Imagine standing in a bustling crowd, each individual absorbed in a smartphone screen. Here, in the glow of digitized interactions, lies a modern tableau of Jean-Jacques Rousseau's enduring question about liberty. Rousseau, a Genevan philosopher of the Enlightenment, pondered deeply on the nature of freedom and its entanglement within social structures. Jean-Jacques Rousseau's idea of the social contract was revolutionary in his time. He proposed that true liberty is not found in unrestrained freedom, but in the constraints agreed upon by members of a society to enhance collective well-being. This means that individuals surrender some freedoms and submit to an authority, a government in most cases, that they collectively establish and consent to. This, Rousseau argues, forms the foundation of legitimate political authority. The portrait of Rousseau often casts him as a man of contemplation, his gaze perhaps envisioning a society governed not merely by laws, but by the collective will to foster mutual respect and dignity. This image underscores his belief in a community's potential to align individual desires towards a greater communal good. His concept, though rooted in the context of 18th century Enlightenment thought, resonates profoundly today. Consider modern democratic societies where laws and regulations are ideally formed through the collective desires of the people. Here, the electoral and legislative processes are means by which freedom is simultaneously constrained and realized, an echo of Rousseau's vision. However, the real test of these principles comes when they are applied to pressing global challenges like climate change, where individual interests often clash with collective needs. In Rousseau's time, the societal structures were clearly defined and mostly limited to the physical and political realms. Today, we navigate an additional layer, the digital realm. This new frontier challenges Rousseau's framework in ways he could never have anticipated. It forces us to reconsider what constitutes a society and what it means to participate voluntarily within it. Here, amidst the hustle of everyday urban life, each person engaged with their digital device is a node in a vast network. This image captures the essence of modern connectivity but poses a question. In this interconnected landscape, where does the individual fit in Rousseau's social contract? Digital technology, especially social media, complicates the traditional notions of freedom and constraint. While it empowers individuals by providing platforms for expression and engagement, it also brings about new forms of surveillance and manipulation. The algorithms that dictate what information we see, the data privacy concerns, and the echo chambers of reinforced viewpoints. All these factors impinge on our liberty in ways that Rousseau's contract didn't account for. However, they also create a new social order to which we, knowingly or unknowingly, consent. Thus, the digital age embodies a paradoxical blend of liberation and control, a dynamic contestation of what it means to be free. As participants in digital spaces, we are constantly negotiating the terms of our engagement with others and with the platforms that facilitate this interaction. These negotiations are the modern iteration of Rousseau's contract, but with complexity magnified and stakes that are ever-changing. In conclusion, reflecting on Rousseau's ideas in the present digital age reveals not only the adaptability of his philosophical insights but also their limitations. To navigate the balance between freedom and societal good in a hyper-connected world demands a continuous reevaluation of our social contracts. It beckons us to forge new forms of social cohesion that respect individuality while embracing the collective good. As we ponder Rousseau's legacy, we must consider how we can construct a digital-age social contract that encapsulates the spirit of collective liberty and responsibility, thus ensuring that our chains, though perhaps invisible, do not bind us too tightly in their embrace. In crafting these thoughts, Rousseau's paradox of liberty, the balance between individual freedom and societal constraints, emerges as a guiding light and a cautionary tale. It encourages us to scrutinize not only the chains we visibly wear, but also those less perceptible, woven through pixels and bytes, anticipating our every click and swipe. As such, Rousseau's discourse on liberty remains a critical lens through which we can examine the intricate dance of autonomy and interdependence in our contemporary world.